In December last year, the Federation of Indian Mineral Industries shot off a letter to the Prime Minister, claiming that the coal crisis was still prevailing and was affecting the profitability of non-power industries. It came 3 months after several states were hit by power outages due to coal shortage, and 2 months after Finance Secretary T.V. Somanathan assured the nation that the coal shortage was temporary. Now, India is again seeing the emergence of a complex demand-supply mismatch in coal. Both the power generation and the non-power sectors are claiming that the supply is below optimum levels. They have also alleged that the national miner, Coal India Limited, has been supplying bad quality coal. Data available on the National Power Portal shows that at the national level, the current stock of coal at power generation units stands at an average of 9.8 days, which amounts to 38% of the normative 24 days stock. The critical stock threshold is 7 days or less. Power units that are situated away from the mines but close to high consumption states in the north, west and south of the country are facing a far more precarious situation. Industrial states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka are the worst hit, since their state-owned units have an average of just 4 days worth of coal stock. For their part, independent power producers have also been crying foul over the low supply of coal. Sources told Business Standard that in the weekly meetings hosted by the Ministry of Coal, the private units have been complaining since November that they are not getting adequate coal supply. At present, the national average coal stock at NTPC units is 13 days, and at independent power producers, it is 9 days. It is not just the power generation sector that has been hit. Over the August-October period last year, most power plants in the country had reported critical stock levels and a severe shortage of coal. As a result, the centre issued an order saying that coal supply to power units should be prioritized. Subsequently, the non-regulated sectors faced a situation where there was limited or even no supply of coal to them. In fact, these sectors still claim to be reeling under a shortage of coal. For example, in its recent letter to the Ministry of Coal, the Aluminium Association of India has said that since August 2021, the non-regulated sectors are being supplied with just 40 to 50% of their coal requirement.
There were several reasons that led to coal shortage last year between August to October. It was a record hot summer followed by extended monsoon. Power demand also rocketed as the economy opened up after the COVID second wave. Power generators on one end were witnessing high power demand and on the other depleting coal stock. Rains restricted more coal mining and quick transport of coal. This led to power generating units having 0 to 1 day of coal at their end. The centre moved in quickly with several initiatives such as allowing import of coal, changing the methodology of stocking up of coal at power generation units and prioritizing coal supply from Coal India to power units over non-power units such as the manufacturing sectors. But it seems the relief has not lasted long. As the situation stands now, it seems a coal shortage scenario might emerge again. Several power generation units have alleged that they are getting lesser coal than the contracted capacity. At the same time, economy rebound continues and power demand is expected to increase by 5 to 6% over last year. The power generators have also alleged that railways are not allotting them enough rakes. There are also complaints of power plants receiving lower grade of coal. This means that they have to burn more coal, hence require more railway rakes, which the railway is unable to allot to them. As the summer months inch closer, a tightly knit coordination is needed between coal, power and railway ministry. The Power Ministry has mandated power generation units to maintain a threshold level of stock of coal at their end. It is imperative that this is adhered to. Last year, when the coal shortage happened, hydro and renewable energy sources were unable to come to the rescue when the coal units started shutting down. The Power Ministry needs to ensure that there is a reserve power generation capacity available this time when the power demand touches its peak during the summer months. Record power demand is good news for the economy. Hence, a demand-supply mismatch should be avoided at any cost.
For its part, the Ministry of Coal has called this shortage a seasonal phenomenon and said that the Indian Railways is responsible for the drop in supply. The ministry cited the domestic coal supply to the power sector till January 2022, which was 552.65 million tons. A senior coal ministry official told Business Standard that this was 26.56% higher than last year and 18.7% higher over the same period in 2019-20. Coal ministry officials also said that complaints from the non-regulated sectors were without any merit. Most experts blamed the heavy rains for last year's crisis, as it hampered the movement of coal from mines to power generation units. While we might not be aware of all the reasons behind the current demand-supply mismatch, hopefully the government and all the stakeholders will work together to avert any crisis, as demand for electricity will see further rise in the months to come.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.